Edge bevelers come in several different varieties and in different widths of cut. So some of them are like this one, where the cutting edge is in the back, is inside of a rounded groove. And other ones like these two, where the back is just curved over, but the cutting edge is just in a notch inside of it. And they also come in, like I said, different widths. This is a number 2 and a number 3. I don't know what that really translates into, but the bigger the number, the wider the cut. Generally, the wider the cut, the thicker piece of leather you want to use it on. But the main point of this right now is that I have this edge beveler that I need to sharpen. And I was going to go through how I resharpen them. And I'll go through actually both of these styles. So you can have specific things to do the job, but really what works best is just to get some really, really fine sandpaper. This is 1200. And on these, you can just work on a nice flat surface like your slab that you would normally tool on. And just sort of put it down and give it a little bit of a roll as you pull it back. Now that will work the back of this, but this edge that's inside this notch will kind of roll over into the notch and you'll get a burr inside there. And the way that I usually take that out is I'll use a piece of sandpaper again, but I'll wrap it around something like the back of a ruler, a needle, a small file, anything that I can get to fit in there. And it really doesn't take a lot to resharpen these. But then once you have it, you've gone over it a few times and you've got a bit of an edge to it, you can take and strop it. And a strop is just a wooden board with a piece of leather glued to it, and then you use some polishing compound on it. It's turned black over time, but if you see near the edge here, it's just a piece of scrap veg tan leather. I've rubbed some polishing compound on it, and over time it's picked up, the polishing compound has picked up so much metal in it that it's turned black. And the same sort of motion that we were using with the sandpaper, just pull back on it and give it a little bit of a roll up. And basically polish it up until it's bright and shiny. Now this other style, with the rounded groove, is similar, but you can't use a flat surface to sharpen it. But you can take the same piece of sandpaper, and you can use something more like a rounded edge, like in this case, the corner of my strop. And you can do the same thing to break the burr on it. Though in this case, the groove is not actually squared off, it's rounded. So you can just break the burr with a needle. Basically that just forces that burr out of there. And then again, we'll strop it, but we'll use the edge of our strop. And as always, whenever you sharpen something, you want to go ahead and check and make sure it's actually sharp by using it on a piece of scrap. And the same with this one. If you have any other questions about any of the leatherworking tools or techniques, go ahead and put something in the comments below. I might know something about it and be able to make another video. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful or entertaining, please consider hitting that like button. And maybe even subscribe to the channel. If you haven't decided yet, there's always watching another video from this channel, and any one of the above will help this channel grow. And thank you for watching.